Hello, everyone. Welcome into another episode of the Run Your Day podcast. As always, this is Dan Hafner joining you. Pleasure to be with you all this morning. Today's topic is this: you don't get what you deserve. Thank you for joining. Sit back, relax, and enjoy today's show.
Welcome to the Run Your Day podcast, where our goal is to expand your focus and perspective on life. This is your daily dose of motivation, mindfulness, and so much more. And now, here to help you take your day back, your host, Dan Hafner.
All right, everyone. Welcome into today's show. Before we get started, I wanted to do a quick reminder, or even just a quick note here. If you have any kind of feedback or perspective or recommendations or anything that you would like to send my way as far as this podcast is concerned, you can do that directly through the Anchor app. If you go into either the Google Play or Apple app stores and download the Anchor app, Anchor. It's a purple app, looks like a little microphone icon. If you download the Anchor app and then you search for Run Your Day, and that comes up, you click on it, you get to the profile with all of the episodes. At the very top, there is a button that says Message. All you do is click that, click Record, and it's just a voice message that you send. And once you're done, it gets sent directly to me here. Preferably keep it relatively short, but you can send in any kind of questions, any kind of recommendations, anything like that. And it also can be featured on the show. It's also very easy for me to just add that snippet to a future show. If you have any kind of things that you want me to talk about, or if you have any recommendations for show topics or anything like that, please feel free to go in there and send me a message. And I would love to get some feedback or some recommendations on what you guys actually want to hear me talk about. So that's just my little promotional snippet for the day. We'll jump right into the show here now of this topic of you don't get what you deserve. So inside of this theme of commitment of the week, or the theme of the week, I should say, commitment. I learned this lesson here several months ago, and it continues to be true over and over and over again. You don't actually get what you deserve. You don't get what you work for. And I know a lot of people might hear this and be kind of triggered or kind of confused by this and be like, what are you talking about, man? Of course you get what you deserve. We were taught that. You might have learned that in different situations. You might have learned that from different people in your life. But it's not actually 100% true. As far as, karma is concerned, yeah, like you get what you deserve. You get what's coming to you. But in terms of working towards something and actually trying to produce something or make something or create something, you don't get ultimately what you deserve. Just because you've been putting in the work, you've been dedicating yourself, you've been sacrificing things, does not get you what you deserve. That is entitlement. That means, oh, well, if I just put in this work and do this and do that and follow this checklist, I'll get this result. And that's not the way the world works. It's not. I used to believe in this of, well, if I follow what I'm supposed to do and I'm actually committed to it and dedicated to it, like it'll work out eventually. And that might be true. But there's probably a big amount of luck involved in those situations because you don't always get what you deserve. You get what you're committed to. Do you see the difference there? It's a subtle difference, and it might take you some time to really wrap your head around this. It's taken me a long time. I'll admit, I still don't have my head fully wrapped around it, but it's very hard to shift your thinking towards this way of processing things, because especially us in the younger generation, we were brought up to believe in this world of go to college, get a degree, you'll get a better job, you'll be better off than your parents, and you'll just make it in life no matter what you do. And that's not true. Like, it still requires a lot of hard work. It requires a lot of being in the right place at the right time. It's all about who you know. It's all about a bunch of different things. It's not just like, go here and do this and this will work out. And that's what I really got myself to believe. I won't blame my parents. I won't blame anybody else but me, because that's just the thought process that I had for a very long time. And the more I've done and the more I've been a part of, I've realized time after time, it's not about what you deserve or what you think you're entitled to. The world does not care about what you deserve or what you think you're entitled to or what your results should be. The world cares about what you're committed to. If you are not fully 100% committed to a marriage, to parenting, to a business, the success of your business or career, if you're not 100% committed to it, you're not going to get the results that you're seeking. It's just a fact. Because you're either, one, going to quit when things get hard, or two, someone's going to come along that wants it more than you and that is more committed than you. And they are just simply going to swoop in and get the results that you've been working so hard for. But you're holding yourself back by thinking in this way, because you're thinking, well, I deserve this because I've been in this job for 5 years. I deserve that promotion. Well, no, you really don't, because are you committed to it? Are you going to actually make it, are you taking ownership of it? Are you going to make it a better place? Are you going to change things? What are you going to do? What are you committed to doing? The people trying to put you into that position don't care whether you think you're entitled to it or not. I used to think this was a game of who do you know, politics, kiss ass, all those type of things. And I've realized that's just all not true. It might be true in some cases, don't get me wrong. But by and large, if you are not committed to something, it's very apparent. And two, it holds you back. It really does. It actually prevents you. It prevents yourself from being what you could fully be. Don't go halfway in. Don't go 90% in. Go 100% in. Go all in on something. And you'll be amazed to see how the noise filters out. Like, you think, oh, I need to do this, but I also need to put myself in position for that, or I need to kind of distribute myself or diversify myself. No, like, put all your eggs in one basket, and you'll be amazed at how much more energy you have, how much more time you have, how much more clear you are and focused. It's incredible. Like, I've gone through a lot of this here in the last month of, if you have many different things on your plate, you're going to half-ass a lot of things. If you have one thing on your plate, it's much easier to focus and get clarity and double down on things, on that one particular thing, in order to make it more thorough, really. Make it more of a priority. So, in conclusion today, just take this away from this show. You don't get what you're entitled to, or what you think you deserve, or what you think your results should be. You get what you're 100% ruthlessly, utterly committed to. Whether that's inside of your business, inside of your marriage, inside of parenting, inside of fitness, inside of anything, any domain of your life. You're not entitled to anything. We, I think, as Americans are very entitled to a lot of things in our lives. We just take things for granted. And in order to move away from that mindset, it takes a while. It takes a different approach. And I hope that, you can take this away today and kind of, this is my challenge for you today, is to think of one way in which you've been thinking, one area of your life. Where have you been actually thinking that you deserve something, but you're not actually committed to it? Where's one area of your life where you are realizing that you're a little more entitled than you should be, and you thought you had deserved these results, but in reality, you're just not committed to them fully. So think about that. And as always, if you'd love to send, I would love if you would send me a message or anything through the Anchor app. Let me know. Obviously, any messages you send are private to me directly, unless you give me permission to share them on the show. And obviously, I will use those at my discretion. So, as I said at the beginning of the show, please send me a message. Download the Anchor app. Click the little message button. You can send a quick recording. We can put it on the show, or we can keep it private. And I would love to hear your recommendations, your requests for show topics, any answers that you have to any of these questions in any episodes you listen to, or results that you got from any of the daily challenges that I send out there. So again, love to hear from you guys. I want to make this show better and better for you guys every single day and every single week. And that is going to wrap up the show. Appreciate you for joining again, the Run Your Day podcast. As always, Dan Hafner signing off, and we will talk to you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.